again. For the third time, I think.
Yep.
Performing for you if you know the works you can do and do.
Hello. Okay. So, ranking of Shmups.
Yeah.
Pause that. Okay, so this is just gonna be another random episode. Nothing in particular. Especially after the body horror episode we did last time. So yes. Yeah, why don't we go ahead and get started with this.
What is this?
Well, it's gonna load.
Is
Hold
it?
on, it's oh, here we go. I think it's loading. Oh, there we go. So this is
Fever SOS!
Fever SOS, aka Dangun Feveron. This is a very interesting game.
All the silhouettes remind me of Field of Magic. But
Yeah, so this is a cave shooter that has...
Sound.
Oh, do I need to turn it down?
It just sounds bad. It's not that it's too loud.
No, it sounds better when you can have the actual music playing.
Yes, so why don't I actually get that going? Okay, so we have a normal shot, white, and various whiter shots. I like this. I'm gonna do this charge shot because it's the least annoying noise. Also, you can select your speed, which is interesting.
I wonder what they're gonna change for the remake.
I don't know.
Ready, go!
they're making a remake?
Yes, this is getting like the same style as So M2 has been doing a lot of remixes of Shmups, like they did Battle Garaga, and most recently they did on Japanese PS4 there is Sorcerer Striker. Just recently got a remix.
And it's really good.
Yes.
Yes.
So this is a really weird. So it's a normal, like the actual like feel of the game is like just a normal space shooter, except for some reason they decided to have a disco theme to it with like the sounds.
I mean, the beat in the background is very nice, but the bullets don't make me really think disco.
Yeah.
I mean, the voice sound definitely saying Fever does make me think something, but also not disco.
Also, the music is not terribly great. Disco styling.
It doesn't sound bad, it's being drowned out by the beats and loops.
No, like the song itself, at least what I hear, is kind of bland.
Yeah, this one's kind of bland.
But granted, it is the first stage, so maybe they're going to build.
I like it.
Oh,
Maybe I'm easy to please.
You are, but that's also because I've heard better disco. I actually have standards.
Yeah, I don't really listen to that much disco, so I wouldn't know.
And let me tell you about my boy, New Disco. A good genre. New Disco, not actually disco.
The boss fight music doesn't really sound like disco at all.
Yeah.
there we go.
So are we just rescuing people that have been kidnapped from...
I don't know
I
actually.
don't think we are. We're kind of using them as our aura weapons, aren't we? Like, we make a big disco dancing sphere of destruction around us when we pick up a gun, right? Or our
It seems
bombs.
that our bomb, yeah, that is just.
See, it's a bunch of dancing disco fever men. Or Volca men.
Well, this is definitely a better song here.
Yeah.
No, I feel like part of the problem I'm having is just the audio limitations I had.
For the arcade?
Yeah.
Wait, is this an arcade game or?
Yeah, this is an arcade game.
Okay, just checking.
Because like the inability to have like proper instruments and everything is hurting it personally.
Yes, big time. Though this does just this song sounds a lot like the Bee Gees' Night Fever though.
It does.
Game-wise, it looks pretty nice though.
Yeah, it feels pretty good.
Yeah, it seems good.
Yeah, it just feels like the theme was an afterthought.
Yeah.
If you hadn't told me that the theme was deliberately disco, I wouldn't have known.
Exactly.
So I don't even know if the theme was a thought at all. Not like an afterthought or anything, just maybe the music department wasn't working at all with the rest of the fucking development
Well, I
team.
mean, the fucking name.
It just has fever in there, but like the naming department could be completely different.
Okay, but the title screen.
Okay. You know what I mean.
And the bomb.
You know
Yeah.
what I mean.
My point is, it seems like they built the game and then they just kind of slapped
Yeah,
it in. And
there's like, okay,
Yeah.
there are 17 bajillion like generic space shooter things. How do we differentiate ourselves? I don't know. How about disco?
But we already have all these robot assets that have nothing to do with disco. Fuck it.
Sorry, at first I thought you said all these robot asses, and I was really confused.
I mean, we haven't gotten far in the game yet. Maybe there will be some robot asses.
My cyber ass.
Here inside the soul.
And yeah, just like this rock.
Yeah, because it's like, there's a lot of rock music in here too, which is kind of odd.
Maybe the idea is that disco is fighting rock or something. I don't fucking know. I'm not the merchandising team for this.
Disco is dead, and new disco rose from its grave.
With pew lasers.
Yes. New disco, spelled N-U.
Oh, so your
Can
hitbox
anything
is
else?
fairly small.
Yeah, it's a cave shooter, so yeah. Oh, Jesus.
All right, there's the Daimaku.
Yeah, these are the people who made Dodonpachi, so.
Do you not enjoy the bullet?
Hear the music.
Oh, Jesus.
Well, this is this disco?
Sure.
This is more Motown than disco.
Yeah, this isn't disco at all. Even the music department wasn't fucking keeping to a theme.
I mean, honestly, they probably just basically told the guys, we have no ideas, you just go nuts.
You got it, boss.
I mean, it'll never be as good as the best disco game, Yakuza 0.
I
Yeah.
mean, yes.
Yeah, but that's an unfair standard to put every other game at.
I mean, I would say something there, but I don't want to spoil it for people who've not played Yakuza 0. A certain celebrity appears in that game that is pretty great.
Pineapple thing?
Yes.
Nice.
Although technically the genre that he did is definitely not, disco.
Disco. Yeah.
That doesn't really matter. So, yeah, I haven't mentioned it, but yeah. So you can do it like an auto fire if you tap it, but if you hold it down, you do your whatever charge mechanic you had.
No, I'm not sure how I feel about that compared to a rapid fire.
Yeah, if there's like two buttons, that'd be nicer.
you set up a turbo button for like one of your buttons?
Well, no, because it's the way that the game differentiates between auto fire and charge shot. It's kind of hard to and also the rapid fire it's a fairly generous tap. Like it's like tap 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 tap.
So it's burst fire, really.
Yeah, because like that's me hitting the button. Is that?
Semi-auto fire.
Kind of.
So is there a plot for this?
Probably.
Do we care?
Not really.
No.
Just checking.
Also, I remember reading on like a different discussion thing that apparently a lot of Cave's arcade hardware is actually based on the SNES.
Really?
There's something about that I can't exactly remember, but they're like they use very similar hardware to the SNES. Oh Jesus!
Like sound chips?
No, I don't know the sound chip, but I think about like the hardware too. Like it's just a more powerful like Sony maybe thing.
Huh. Well, that's interesting.
Swing your body.
You heard him?
This is definitely not disco, but I don't dislike what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I dig this one.
Maybe the theme is just music.
So, should we continue on with this and see this through, or should we look at something else?
I say,
However you want.
I think we
we-
got the general idea.
Yeah. Let's see. There we go. Yeah, I think that's enough of that.
Fever SOS.
All right. So yeah, that was Fever SOS. Let me do this. Not that. This. Okay.
Ready?
So
Go.
do that. Okay. So let's see. Let's see. I think it's a pretty decent shmup. Like of the
Oh,
case.
yeah.
'Cause let's see. Where do we put Don Pachi at 55?
I'd probably put it around there. Maybe I'd probably play it more than Shoiniki.
Yeah, because I'm thinking. Yeah, I think maybe above 1943 for the NES.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Below Sky Kid, though?
What was that?
Would you put it below Sky Kid, though?
Let's see.
Sky Kid Deluxe was right there.
Hey, your brother's asking about.
Yes. Do I own Destiny 2? Yes, I do, but not for. I have for the PS3 or not PS PC. Let's see. Pachi. Sky Kid. Yeah, I'd actually probably play above Sky Kid, maybe above King of Balloon. Probably play Section Z above it.
Alright, there you go.
Oh,
I can agree with that.
So the document can be found at Carnival. Can you type the link? It's ros.ldp.life.
Give me a second. Just ROS.
Fever SOS Cave arcade. Oh, and I didn't see what. Hold on.
I'm gonna boot it up again so you can see the gear.
Yeah.
Ranko Shmupo.
I'll think about that and get back to you. Let's see. Machine information. 1998. That is a pretty late release.
Yeah.
All right. And I think we should probably put that in the OST list.
Yeah.
But where do we put it?
Oh. I put it above Midway, or are you only counting things in the top 20, or just...
Well, no, because it's as long as it can be on this list.
Oh, right, I forgot. The list itself is the Hall of Fame, so I'd probably put it above Sky Kid Deluxe.
Let's see, where is Sky Kid Deluxe?
Like, 48.
48? I'm down with that.
Okay.
Let's see.
RetroArch is all updated.
Oh, they released the 6.8?
No, it's still 1.67, but because Lolo told me to make sure, I started updating all the cores for the 32-bit and 64-bit version. Just in case, for Tetris.
Oh, thank you. Let's see. Let me see. Okay, so let me get my list for the games I'm going to do. See, after that, I think I need something a little bit slower, because, especially with me, let's see, how long have we started at 11, so yeah, we're going for 6 hours now. Ooh.
Oh, still got another 6 to go.
Yep.
Wait, it's just 12 hours extra life? I thought you were going to go for longer.
No, I'm not doing 24, because I've never done 24 before.
I thought you were going to get somebody to help you or something.
Yeah, Carnival.
No,
Yeah, I've been here all day.
No, I mean like somebody else to stream in the interim to your channel.
No, I was just gonna do, since it was kind of a short notice thing. Yeah, I didn't.
Okay.
Do that. Actually, I will be right back.
Okay, doke. I could have sworn I read somebody was planning something like that for Extra Life, but if it wasn't Lolo, I don't know who it was. Whew. It's really hot here today, and I don't get why.
Global warming.
Yeah. Probably. I was just hoping that the weather was kind of turning for mildly cooler. And it looks cloudy outside, so I was hoping that the shade would help. But no. I can't have nice things. Where did Torpo go?
Probably went to grab something to snack on.
Yeah, that's fair.
Alright, let's see. Alright, so the next game, actually, is one that was recommended.
Oh.
By Rafferty.
Mm.
This is... Once it loads. This is Mad Alien. I have heard literally Mad Alien, like when Rafferty mentioned it was the first time I've ever heard of this. So it looks to me it's a Data East game, and it's a pretty old one, kind of in the vein of Space Invaders.
Yeah,
but I tried playing it a little bit.
It looks like Spy Hunter to me.
Yeah, well, it doesn't play like it. So
yeah, no, it doesn't look like it plays like it. It looks like it plays like Galaga or Space Invaders.
Yeah, so I am going to just go ahead and start.
Uh,
Man, that is so.
Ooh, that's loud.
That is some explosion. And now you're in a tunnel.
I wonder if it was. Yeah, this. Okay.
Got shot point blank by a biker.
God, that sound effect.
Oh, yeah.
What, the sirens for your car as it responds?
I really, oops, shoot time. Or shoot tire.
Okay, so that's what Rafferty was saying, is that the first shot makes it go out of control, so that you can either let it crash or shoot again.
Yeah, the only thing is that it looks like it goes right into you, though.
Yeah. At least the car seemed to get out the way.
You can't stick to the edges because I think something drives past you sometimes.
Yeah.
Let's go, next pack.
Whoop.
Why would you have to pick a fight with a kamikaze bikers?
The only thing about this that's kind of weird is that they tend to shoot when they're right next to you, and they have nothing to do. There's nothing really you can do about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that. But yeah, there's something about the fact that them bobbing up and down that I really, really like.
Yeah, it's neat.
We're bumpy vehicles, man.
Again, I know this is an early game, but God, the sound is...
Also, yeah, it's also kind of choppy too, which is kind of annoying. Yeah, I wonder if this must have been like a Deco cassette game. Because
of all the deco signs every time you pass by the casino area?
No, well, it's definitely a Deco. Well, Data East was known by Deco, but there was a system of arcade games that was, it was a Deco cassette system, because, rather than using an arcade board, it used a natural cassette. So,
The teaser flyer for this. There.
Okay, I think...
You got the high score.
that is pretty good. That is a pretty good poster. All right, let's see. Yeah, so I think that's enough to show it off. So, yeah, I mean, with those classic games, it's like you kind of can get the gist of it pretty quickly. So, I'm gonna go ahead and rank that.
I think it should go somewhere above or below King and Balloon, right?
The only thing I'd say about it is that it feels a little bit janky, and it's decent. It's like, because I'm trying to think, where do I put? Yeah, because if we're doing this in the vein of, okay, these are games we're actually playing, I kind of think that it's going to probably be in the orange area. Just because of its age.
Yeah.
But... I'm thinking probably above Darius.
Really? You played this
Above?
above?
Above Darius.
Play Darius above Darius or Automadius. I would probably play either of those games before this.
I would say that this is at least it's simpler when it gets to the point of actually, I'd say I'd probably played above. Probably actually Gun and Frontier would be a little bit more.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. At least Automadius for all mini crimes.
I can get behind that.
The many crimes of Automedi is excellent.
And
I mean, yes. Automadius is the king of crimes.
Beta East. Cade 1980. 80. No, I think it said 81. Okay, yeah, there wasn't really a soundtrack for that.
Nope.
And it most definitely wasn't be rankable.
Yeah.
Alright, in that case, I'm gonna go ahead and pop this up. This is, oh, I think I need to turn it down a little bit.
I don't know. I like the music.
No, it's kind of loud.
It might be loud balance-wise, yeah.
So this is so this is Thunder Force 2. So Thunder Force, so yeah, I am skipping Thunder Force 1 because it is a nightmare to actually try and get the run because it's a PC-88 game, PC-88 exclusive. But yeah.
What, you didn't figure the settings for it?
It just, I could not get it to run well.
Oh.
So I figured I would just, and also for this game, there is a Sharp X68K version that I probably could have played. But I figured more people are familiar with this version of the game. So, yeah, so this game, if you're ever familiar with the Thunder Force games, this is probably gonna be a little bit weird. Because this top-down section, like this Bosconian style section, is actually what the first game played like exclusively.
Really?
And the later Thunder Forces, we'll see once we get in.
But the only thing that anybody has ever seen of Thunder Force before was the Parody Force, right? Or whatever the Hudson Soft Parodius was.
No, that's a different game.
Yeah, but that's the closest that anybody has ever seen of Thunder Force on your Ranking Your Shmup series yet, right?
I don't know if I'd say that. So, yeah, we start up in this top-down. So, oh, Jesus. So, yeah, so we have kind of a weapon selection thing. We have this, like, kind of Bosconian-ish shot, and we have this twin shot. So, basically right now we have to, like, okay, see these little fort areas? We have to basically destroy them, and then once we actually destroy them, we get, oh god, the problem is that the barriers for these sections come up really quickly. So we're looking for a gate right now. Which is kind of the problem with these sections, that a lot of the time is spent like trying to look for like gates. So, whoop. Oh. I could have sworn that it's, oh, is it, oh, it's right here. Okay. Okay. we go. Up. There we got power up. Oh, right. Okay. God, these sections just don't feel good at all.
What do you mean?
It doesn't control as good as like Bosconian or something like that. And also you just move so damn fast that I think okay, oh okay, here we go. I think this is where you gotta shoot that. Or also there's no map, so I have no idea where like I've already been.
And where anything is relative to anything else.
Yeah. God, also these enemies suck. Okay, so I think I have to go maybe this underneath section. Ugh. This feels like things just kind of appear out of nowhere, which is really something you don't want to feel. Really in any game ever, but especially in a shmup.
Especially in a one hit point shmup.
Yeah.
This game just kind of seems like ass.
Yeah.
You said there are other sections. When are we gonna hit that?
Hopefully soon. Oh, okay. Okay. You're gonna... There we go. I might actually have to get the rewind out in order for me to get to the other section. Also, it seems like this hunter only works for
Yeah, it seems
aerial.
like only for aerial enemies.
Okay, here we go.
You know, kind of ass.
Oh, that is not Thunder Force. That is Thunder Cross. So here's the kind of the scene that most Thunder Force games play like. They're like more known for being side-scrolling shmups. Also, I'm gonna get out of that weapon because that weapon sound effect is horrifying.
Yeah, also it's really obnoxious to look at.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, like these games have like usually most of the later ones kind of tone down the amount of weapons you can get, but it's very much a kind of a weapon upgrade system, or like you have like 4 weapons that you can potentially get, and they can get upgrades. The only problem is in this one it looks like you lose everything, but in most of them you usually just lose whatever you have equipped. Also, what a side. Oh, thank God, Lord, all these sound effects are abysmal. Oh, what
A lot of
the
it
hell?
seems like variety for the sake of variety.
Yeah. Okay. Also, the fact that it, you don't see everything on screen, which is also kind of annoying. Nova. Oh, it's one of these things where it aims in the direction you last went against.
Ugh.
Oh, that's just the game doing that. Okay.
Oh, was it loading? Ugh.
No, it just stopped for a second, which is weird because it's a cartridge game. Okay. Oh yeah, it's if you get hit, you lose everything. Also, one nice thing though is that a lot of the games do is you can see how by the color of how you're hitting the shot, like your thing, you can see how much damage it's doing. So when it's blue, you're not doing as much damage, but if it's yellow, then you're doing the most amount of damage. There we go. Oh. What? Okay. Oh, and you have limited continues. Okay.
Oh, joy.
Okay, so yeah. That is Thunder Force 2. I'm gonna pop that up. So yeah. Yeah, the Thunder Force franchise kind of has like a peak to it. Like its sequels are more well known than that one is, but we have to get to that one. So yeah, that is not that great of a game.
Right.
More average else.
Yeah. I'm debating. I think it's either going to be high orange or low yellow. I'm thinking high orange.
Yeah.
Because Darius Twin, I'd rather play than that. And really... Yeah, I'd rather... I'm thinking actually it probably should be around... I'd actually kind of say it's right around where Mad Alien is.
Yeah, that sounds about fair.
Maybe above Mad Alien. That sound good?
Yes.
Okay. Two, and there's a Technosoft. Soft for the Mega Drive. I believe that is 1989. And yeah, the OST I would not rank. The game 3 and 4 have really good soundtracks, but this one does not. So I'm going to go ahead and load up the next game, which will also be a Mega Drive game. This is actually a European one too.
Oh. Another Fantasy Zone?
This is Super Fantasy Zone. So I'll have to look it up when it is, but let's see. So yeah, this is sequel to Fantasy Zone 2, I guess, like the original one. For some reason, this never came out to the States. It came out in Europe and Japan, and I'm actually using the European version. And yeah, this also wasn't made by Sega, it was made by Sunsoft, who I believe were actually the main developers for the original arcade game. Like, they were somehow involved. I can't exactly remember how.
So the Fantasy Zone's the name of the planet, okay.
Yeah, it's the... Yeah. Yeah, it's weird to think of how this game goes into the plot, thinking of like the first game. Yeah, so, yeah, and this is very similar to other Fantasy Zone games. So I'm going to go ahead and do this. Set the players to 5. You do have an easier... I do not think that the difficulties actually do anything in terms of like ending. I'm gonna put on easy. So this does something very similar to the way 2 did, the remake of 2DX did. You have a since this is a Mega Drive game, so you have 3 buttons. So they did it so that you have your normal shot and bomb, but you also have a dedicated button for special weapons. So like your 1-ton bomb, your smart bomb, and all that. Also, they give you a rapid fire option, which is really nice.
That's good.
So yeah, go ahead and start. So yeah, same style of game. Although we do have some expanded shop options. So Big Wings is a lot cheaper. We have a couple other weapons, or we have a new weapon, the Cross Ring, which is really good. New kind of bomb, which is quartet missiles, which we'll see them. A few new special weapons, like the Blackfire and all that. Extra ships still. And some of the levels have like special things, like some areas will be darker, so you need to get the lights to have an expanded vision.
Right.
One stage has an electrified floor, so you need to buy rubber boots. And you can buy yourself a shield, which I believe only protects against 2 hits.
Okay.
Yes. So, the quartet missiles act, they're obviously quartet missiles, so you get 4 of them. The only thing is, though, is that they're meant to be kind of anti-enemy weapons and not base-destroying enemies or weapons, so they don't home on the bases, so they're not that great at actually destroying them. But if you hit something with them, it does bomb damage.
Man, I can't wait to reconcile how cutesy this looks compared to when it starts going, "You killed my father." Ah.
I don't think this, because this one actually doesn't get the the crazy Fantasy Zone story like 2DX did. Okay, so yep. So one thing I will say about this one is that you get money a lot quicker than you normally would.
That's good.
So I'm gonna go ahead and buy an extra life. Also want to buy some of these just to show them off. Oh, you can only, oh that's right, you can only have one of each kind. So also the inflation mechanic is still in. So there's that. Also, I will say, with this being, even though that Sega didn't technically make this one, the music, since it is a Sunsoft game, is actually pretty good.
Yes.
Okay, now. Oh, so here's what the backfire does. So basically, oh, there we go. So yeah, that is what the backfire does.
You just did a fucking fart.
Yeah.
Like, goddamn, you just farted that enemy to death.
Uh-huh.
You
Whatever
just
works.
held a fucking lighter up to your ass and let out a mighty rip.
So let's see. Let's see what the Thunderbolt does. So the Cross Ring is kind of like the Thunderbolt from 2DX. It's a boomerang. Like, I have no idea what they were thinking when they thought of this weapon, because there's better ways of actually doing something like this. But yeah, it is a very powerful weapon. Also, I will go ahead and say that the boss of the stage is really hard. So, I'm actually gonna see what the... Let's see, what does this do? Okay. Okay, so... Here we go. Actually, this would have been also a really good time for me to have the backfire. So it's this fish that sucks you in while shooting shots. So you want to stay as far away from it as you possibly can, while also... if you don't have the quartet missiles with this boss can get a little annoying because of having to constantly turn backwards in order to hurt it. There we go.
But with the quartet missiles, it's easy as hell.
Yeah. Okay, so here is the thing why we're gonna need a light.
Thankfully, the light's fairly cheap.
Also, it does not inflate price-wise.
Good.
So I'm going to... Let's try to do a hurricane. And I'll just do the similar shot. So yeah, you're still limited vision-wise, but you're not nearly as bad.
Vertically, it's still shit.
Yeah.
Which I'm not sure how I feel about that.
Yeah, especially limited vision in a shmup is kind of really dick move.
Especially limiting it vertically in like a defender-style shmup.
Mm-hmm. Thankfully, the amount of enemies that actually come from you vertically is not a whole lot.
I know, it's just annoying.
Yeah. It would have been a lot better if... Also, it doesn't go away, I don't think. Also, you can kind of see the... Looks like you can kind of see the light of the base, even though it wasn't in the... Like... Yeah, you can see where the light is, so... Or where the little jewel thing is. Also, I cannot remember what the boss of this stage is. Oh, this
At
guy.
least-
Probably crap.
I always appreciate that they turn it off once it gets the boss.
Yeah.
That hurricane is kind of bad.
Okay, this actually looks like I probably would have been better off with the normal
Thunder.
bombs. Oh, Jesus. Okay, I should have done that from above.
You would have been better off with the weight.
Or, a normal bomb instead of the quartet missiles. But even then... Yeah, it looks like you need to attack the thing from above.
I think above or below would have worked.
Okay, so let's see. I think we've gotten all the weapons so far, so... 2 shower bombs. Also, I can get another ship.
Is there any point buying the special power-ups early?
Not really.
Like, do you lose them when you die?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
So how many levels or stages are in this game?
It is the standard 7 plus the boss rush.
Okay.
Oh, actually, it does look that the super lights went up in price. Oh no, it was actually cheaper for that stage. Okay, so that's... I'll go laser beam again. still looks like the laser beam is actually one of the better boss killers, or the base killers.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I don't know why the cross boomerang is so expensive. Oh, here we go. Oh. Oh, that's gonna be unfortunate. Because this still does the thing where it puts you right here when you die.
I'm back. Oh, Opa again?
Yep. This is super... Okay, so you gotta hit the ones with the eyes are open.
This is a really
You have
rude
no
fight.
fucking speed. Well, it's less that it's really rude and more that Lolo kind of got screwed by dying.
Yeah.
Is that a giant Opa corpse in the bottom?
I don't...
No,
Think
those
so?
are the broken bases.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Okay.
No, it's our dad.
Okay, so here is the stage where we need the rubber boots.
Oh, I see.
1,000... 4 missiles...
This better give you little booties.
Oh, they do.
Good.
Yep. They show them off.
Good. I love
This
this.
is
We're
just stupidly good.
yeah, this is.
I like the music.
Yes, the music is really good. And the next stage has my favorite track in the game.
Well, Tyrion, you could probably get away with killing some of the enemies that they
Oh,
spawn to get you money.
This boss has a stupid mechanic. I forgot what it was.
Behold.
The upside down smile. I mean, it's a frown,
Oh.
but I assume it's gonna turn around.
Oh, that's it?
Do you just have to hit the right ones, the right colors?
No,
No,
you just
it's
gotta-
every 2 shots it needs to recharge.
And it creates a giant wall so you can't pass.
Oh, God damn it.
Ripperoni and cheese, buddy.
Oh no.
This actually might not be... This isn't a bad boss to die into.
No, this is a pretty basic boss.
You're trying to kill its right prong without you having to fly over there because you don't want to get hit by the basic
Yeah.
shot.
Okay. Okay, that should be good.
You don't have the booties anymore.
Yeah, I know. Alright.
Crap face.
Missiles. There we go. I also just like the fact that the name of this track is just Fresh Melon.
It's a good name.
Okay. Oh, damn.
Oh no, the bad touch.
This is a good track.
And yeah, actually this is also a really good spot for me to die.
Gonna run out of gold.
I should be good.
Can you save up your laser by not shooting it immediately?
No, it will drain down no matter what.
Okay.
Okay, now
It's a timer, it's not a usage.
yeah.
Alright, just check.
Oh, this thing, yeah.
Oh no, Nautilus.
It's very much use it or you lose it.
Oh no, not alive.
Oh baby!
Oh no.
Oh fuck, it's one of these bosses.
Yep.
I'm gonna become so tiny you won't even know.
We should be good though.
And it's not terribly difficult. Though it's weird that they stop moving so you can potentially trap yourself.
Alright.
Do they still kill you when they stop moving?
I
Yes.
assume so.
Ugh.
Do that.
Wait, we didn't start in another level?
This is the last stage.
Oh.
It's boss rush time.
Also,
Why did you get more fart?
as far as his best weapon.
I hate this, this is the worst future.
Also, you like how I was to say you like how the stage it looks.
Welcome to the fantasy zone.
Are we gonna fight Space Harrier as our final boss?
No.
Yeah, Space Harrier, that 3D World Runner clone.
Yes.
I will forever love how angry that made you.
Yeah.
What was it? What happened?
That was Smite ended up playing 3D World Runner before he ever played Space Harrier.
Ah.
Yeah, him saying that made Lolo very angry.
Warning. Huge battleship approaches.
Face.
And really, you don't even need to shoot at it. The Quartet missiles are just gonna do everything for you. Actually, you could fart at it.
Yeah, but that doesn't do quite as much
Do you want
damage
to save
though.
your parts for,
It's too late, he farted anyway.
No. Now, all of our friends are dead.
No.
And our dad is dead at least. Is our dad all of our friends?
I really don't want to make Opa more depressing than he already is.
Yeah, this phase just seems wholly unnecessary.
Yeah.
The I am a tiny ball face.
Yeah, because it's not doing anything.
Maybe he would be in another
Yeah, I wonder if it's in a harder difficulty, if that would actually do something. I don't think it did, though. This phase.
open your eyes. No, you farted the wrong one.
Go.
I mean,
I'm glad-
there are boss rushes that aren't awful.
Terrible.
Yeah, I kind of like the Fantasy Zone boss rushes. Are like the one from 2DX is really good. So I really like that set of bosses.
I mean, to be fair, this is a game where the bosses aren't terribly difficult, so it's not.
Yeah, that's the weird thing where the bosses, like there is, the fish one is definitely is probably the hardest one.
Like, this game is actually fairly generous.
Yeah.
Like, it's weird seeing a shmup that wants you to beat it.
You can do it, Missiles. You can home in on them. I believe in you.
I like how hard you are trying to play it safe.
Yeah, it's just, I hate these kind of bosses. Because I'm really bad at timing.
And impatient.
Yeah.
Like bad timing.
Now it's time for the final boss. Oh wait, no, not us.
Nope. Yeah, I was gonna say, I completely forgot what the boss what the boss of the last stage was. Oh, Jesus.
I have a new move!
Well, he had the same move, it's just I never let him get it off.
I have the same. Oh, it doesn't ring. It doesn't sound the same.
Uh-oh.
You
You can do it, Lola. You
might want to do something
can,
with that champ.
There we go.
How in the fuck?
hello. Welcome to Archive? Oh no, my dad! My grandpa.
Welcome to Evil Dad.
Grandpa, no. No phone, Grandpa.
No Evil Dad, why?
Do we have to do the whole thing over?
No. Oh,
Oh, it doesn't give you a shop. Oh.
Yeah, which is weird because usually they give you a shop. Oh, damn.
Okay, that's just on you.
Yeah, that one was on me.
It looks
Also-
like we're gonna have to pump.
We are so
Are
close.
you gonna cheat?
No, I'm not gonna cheat.
He's just gonna save. 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 Save.
Stay safe.
Okay, save. Save.
Fucking wrecked!
I can't believe he got you with a cool strat. Well, you still had your life 0 to go through.
I'm not giving him that. Okay,
Come on,
so
he
shoot.
earned that,
Oh, God.
that strategic 10-ton placement.
Okay.
This is a pretty good soundtrack.
Wait, you
Yeah.
did it?
Yeah.
What?
Oh, wait, you won?
Phase
Okay,
2.
there it is. That's what I was waiting for.
What is this?
Phase 2.
Yeah, but what is the creature that we're looking at?
It's a robot.
That's it? It's not a Opa Opa with robot parts?
Oh, geez, that's rude.
What is that thing? It doesn't seem to hurt you.
If I'm in the center when it does that, I think it. Yeah, if I'm in the center when it does or when it closes. Also, I believe it slows me down.
Yeah, it does.
Well, you were in the center when you closed and it didn't kill you.
And my bigger complaint is the super tiny hitbox on this fucker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whoa, that was rude. He seems to be getting hurt whenever he unrolls. I don't... Are you even... Oh, okay, no, you are here.
Yeah, I just need to...
Okay, I'm glad you finally found the sweet spot.
Ooh.
Ass.
Oh, hold on. Itchy nose.
The bane of all games. The human body.
Nope.
No. Well, how rude. What a rude woman.
This fight seems kinda ass. Can you use rewind on this?
I can't. I probably could. I just didn't. I don't have it mapped.
Die, potato. Okay.
Destroyed.
Oh no, your
Yes.
gold is gone. Sure.
What?
No. Just let them have this. How are you a leader if there's no life there? How
I
are
mean,
you
if he's
alive?
the only one, technically he's the master of it.
Okay. Oh, so this is a Nopa Nopa clone? Okay, cool. What?
Boredom.
Venon.
Yep, Menon was
They're
the...
just spelling out the entire fucking plot.
Yeah. Also, all this sprite scaling on a system that doesn't have sprite scaling.
I see. This is where Kojima learned
PC
the
will not
tricks
be
from
all-
Metal Gear 4.
I love the fact that the Fantasy Zone is basically a series that's basically the plot of every game is let's gaslight Opa Opa more.
Yep.
Yup.
Like, poor Opa Opa never can get any kind of happiness in life.
Your dad is dead, and the darkness inside you is threatening to consume the world. Also, here's another douchebag who's threatening to consume the world. Farewell, little cartoon spaceship.
Don't forget the darkness inside him happened because he was a war survivor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And all that, the entire thing of Fantasy Zone 2DX was basically his dad realizing that he is going to tear himself apart, so make him go into his own unconscious to fight his evil thoughts.
Yep. Because he was severely traumatized by war.
Why is Opa Opa the last of his kind or something?
I don't know.
I mean, I guess with his dad dead, maybe.
It just doesn't make any sense that this cute little cartoon fucking pill spaceship is
Has
just...
severe PTSD.
Yeah.
PTSD is a war veteran and apparently lives in a world where everything just constantly is made to shit on him. Like, he doesn't have a happy ending ever. But he's still...
I love Fantasy Zone's weird-ass plot. It's so good. Also, how the hell are you talking when you're muted on the server?
Who, me?
Yeah, look,
Yeah.
you have a muted
How are
thing.
you doing that?
I don't know.
I tried server muting him and unserver muting him, but it didn't work.
I don't know. But also, before... So, let's game over real quick.
Why,
Do
are you gonna
something
show the
real quick.
game over?
Also, just in case you felt like you would want to do this,
Want to do
let's
what?
see. If you hold down A, B, and C while hitting start,
Okay.
oh, didn't do it.
If you do it wrong.
Now let me.
Nothing happened.
Okay, so. Let me try. If you hold and keep pressed A, B, C, and then press start on the title screen. I'm gonna hold down. Whoop. Hold on all the buttons.
Alright.
Oh crap! I forgot that actually does something to the controller. Whoops. There we go. So yeah, if you hold down A, B, and C and start when you start the game, you will play the game with the original soundtrack.
Nice.
Yeah. So yeah, that's Super Fantasy Zone. Yeah, it's I like it. I would say I like Fantasy Zone 2DX a little bit more, but I'd still say it's better than the original.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
So really, there's really one spot for it to be then.
Yeah,
Above
random.
the other Fantasy Stone.
Yeah.
Fantasy Zone. And it's better. It's
Also, now Space Harrier has now been pushed out of the top 10 by Opa Opa.
for World Space Harrier. Get out of my house.
I miss my dead gay space harrier.
Sons of Sega.
Good Drive and 1992. Now, I think we should probably put the soundtrack in there. That's pretty good. And we put the other ones in there. We've also
Are you gonna
put
put it above regular Fantasy Zone? Above 2DX?
I wouldn't say I like the 2DX soundtrack a little bit more, but
Alright, then between sandwich?
that sounds about right. I mean, Super
get
has the
other-
original in there as well.
Yeah, get the other column. Oh, never mind.
Well, no, I don't want the other column because that's the ranking.
No, I mean the Radiant Silvergun Horizon.
Oh. Yes. We gotta push that down a little bit more.
Why do you do this to me, you fuck? Why must you torment me like this, you motherfucker?
I mean, you missed it earlier. Someone cashed in their money to invalidate Radiant Silvergun.
Who was it?
It was me.
You know who it was.
You just want to play Radiant Silvergun again?
I mean, yes, but that's beside the point. So yeah, with that, let me do this. Load up our next game.
We're still going?
Yeah,
Okay.
we got 2 more games.
I'm just remembering your words about the 12-hour thing.
What do you mean?
You're going a little long, man. You're gonna need to make up some sleep.
I mean, I'm going till 11,
All right.
so yeah. Why don't we launch this?
What the fuck is this opening?
So
This is Soldier Blade.
Anime.
Not
I love
quite.
Soldier Blade.
So yeah, this is the sequel to. I guess you would consider this a sequel to Final Soldier. But yeah, it is in the same franchise. So yeah,
Okay.
you can do the arcade mode if you want, which I'm going to do. It makes everything less wide.
everything is the correct resolution now.
So yeah, why don't we go ahead and start? There's no real like options to change or anything, so just play the game. Also, we can. I'll actually let it get into the game. Okay, so yeah, it's a soldier game. Also, you can do high or low speed.
Which is just
So
focus
the way that
movement
this
and
works is that you get these little, I don't know what you call it, but these little core, like little tip things, and you have a little option. But these also represent, so if I were to say, use this, you see on the bottom right how it looks like I have 3 of them, and it's select, like one's in the little brackets.
Yeah.
You
So that
can
is
switch them.
actually,
It's not
if I use a
heroes, right,
bomb,
isn't it?
if I use a bomb,
Okay.
it will be of that type. There are 3 kind of weapon types. You got your laser, you got your wave shot, and you got your normal shot.
Oh, okay.
I do like how every single one of your weapon types has been you shooting out of your ass.
Yeah, pretty much. Also, you hit the max amount of max weapon level, I believe, is 3. So they really condensed that in this one.
Who made this?
Oh, this is a Hudson game.
Really?
Yep.
Remember Star Parodian?
I'm guessing this is arcade?
This is actually a PC Engine game. Oh, TurboGrafx.
Huh.
Yep.
Yeah.
It even had the arcade stretch or switch option in that game as well.
So when are you gonna play this on original hardware?
I could have done that.
Yeah, you fucking could have. Why didn't you?
I didn't feel like setting it up.
How fucking dare you?
Oh no, they retreated.
Yeah, he'll be back.
Oh, okay.
He even said it. He said, I'll be back.
I couldn't understand that incredibly digitized speech.
The thing, there's a system that had worse voice digitizing than the Mega Drive.
Look, just learn to hear with your ear.
Shut up. No, I only have the one.
That's why I said ear, not ears.
I know. If I have to learn by now, what makes you think I'll learn ever?
Okay, so when you get hit, you just get knocked down to weapon level, I think 2. So you're not completely boned. But if I were to get hit again, I would die.
Oh, you wouldn't get knocked down to level 1?
Nope.
What if you get all the way back up to level 3?
Then if I get hit again, I'll get knocked down to level 2.
Okay, so level 3 is your fire flower.
Actually, no. Let's see. Hold on one sec. I need to do something real quick.
So how's everyone's day been?
It's been good.
It's been fine.
Well, aren't you lucky?
What terrible happening has happened to you, Torbo?
I just had to do a delivery to a place I fucking hate.
Oh, okay.
That place where I would just destroy all the staff members there if I could.
Okay. So it's the people, not the actual place. That's the problem.
Yeah.
All right.
It's the people that work there. Hi.
Okay. By the way, I accidentally hit the bomb button, so this is what the bomb does with the normal shot. It basically powers up your little option thing, and it'll go attack other things.
This is just... this is before they realized that having these bullets be super distracting was a bad thing.
Yeah.
Those isn't that distracting. I mean, sure, they're big, but
They take up a lot of space.
Yeah, they do.
I suppose that's true.
Okay.
How rude. But then broadcast very well.
This is a good bomb.
Yep.
Yeah, that bomb seems very much like a boss killer.
Yeah.
Little guy throws himself at the enemy. But I guess this guy is also...
Pirates.
And then here's the blue one. Oh.
This guy is also going to say, I'll be back.
It's nice seeing you not shoot lasers out of your ass, because it really looked awful.
No, but they were evoking
Lasers
the
downgraded.
They were evoking the Macross laser. That looks cool, right?
Okay, but it would look better if they weren't wavy.
By the way, is it me or is like this robot torso having a tinier robot come out and try to shoot you with a beam of some kind?
I don't know, but that sounds hilarious.
Like, I lost all my weapons, but
It always amuses me endlessly when it's like robots piloting robots.
Yeah.
Like just giant robots piloting even larger robots, because why not?
Because, oh, so Garnoggin, you're saying.
Everybody loves the little doodling like that.
And it's
talk
a
about-
number of shows, really.
Let's talk about the robot the size of 10 billion light years being piloted by a But god, the scale.
I mean,
Joe.
it's still not as good though as a fucking robot piloted by a horse.
Look, that latex-fitting outfit on that horse was a custom order, and it was incredibly tasty.
What the hell are you talking about?
In G Gundam, one of the characters, he has his horse pilot a horse Gundam, and then his Gundam rides the horse Gundam.
Gundam Fighters is weird because instead of having, like, you know, a kid reading a manual to figure out how to actually pilot a robot, everybody
Is G Gundam is G Gundam the nationality one?
Yes,
Yes,
the one where...
shining finger.
Okay, yes, but more importantly, Neo Mexico.
Neo Mexico and the Texas Gunslinger Gundam, whose name I forget.
I just love that Neo Mexico is a fucking sombrero in space. There's also the
colored, if I remember right.
yes. There's also the Dutch Gundam being the Windmill Gundam.
Windmill Gundam.
Yes. Which is just a regular Gundam.
Isn't Gundam meant to be a serious series?
Yes and no. Certain ones are, others aren't.
See, here's the thing, okay? Gundam tends to have different writers per series, and G Gundam was made by a guy.
I take it this was not the one that had the one where the kid was like, oh, hey, that guy's head got chopped. Oh, there went mine.
Oh no, that's a pretty.
No, that was a different one. But G Gundam was made by a super robot like series writer. Like that's why it's the way it is.
Well, yeah.
And it's great because the creator of Gundam fucking hates it.
Yeah.
And no. Like,
oh,
G
God.
Gundam is super robots, and it's unapology super.
Okay, you did get knocked down to level 1.
Also, the Chinese Gundam was all about dragons and kung fu.
Of course it is.
Master Asia!
The Egyptian Gundam was piloted by a fucking mummy. The American Gundam is piloted by Chippity Crockett. Just that name alone is art.
Chippity Crockett.
Yes.
Pretty grumpy.
He's a boxer.
Did the person who made this game go to
also
work at
does
Nintendo
football.
for the Punch-Out characters?
Okay, it wasn't a game, it was a series, but
It was a show.
probably.
I know, but still, those sound like goddamn Punch-Out characters.
The Russian Gundam, Bolt Gundam, was basically a brick.
I'm surprised it's not a bottle of vodka.
Oh. It's funny, you said.
There,
The Gundam wasn't.
he was.
What else? No,
The
was there
French
like
was
Iran
incredibly
Gundam?
flamboyant, and I think used an epi, a rapier, or whatever you want to call it.
Rapier would probably be a good term.
Also rose petals.
Of course.
I forget what the English one was. It's been a long time since I
A
watched.
giant top of tea and a top hat.
No.
No,
Piloted by a bulldog.
I still love that the German Gundam was piloted by a ninja.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot about that because I've seen that guy.
Yes. G Gundam is fucking.
G Gundam
hard.
is great. Oh, let's talk about Master Asia punching a Gundam on foot.
I mean, yes. Also, the American Gundam uses a laser football. And boxes.
Yep. G Gundam is the best Gundam. Just hands down.
Oh god.
I don't know. They still had like depressing things in there.
Oh,
just-
definitely.
It's just the comedy and the fucking incredible fucking the incredible ass taste in
It was
Wacky.
not a war is hell kind of Gundam, is the thing. Which is what most Gundams are.
It was
Yeah.
we somehow managed to make robots into cancerous cells series though. Which is weird. But yeah. I don't even know if I can say what's handled.
Okay, this boss is just an asshole.
Yeah.
Yeah.
come on.
I
Why
don't
is
think
it
I can
moving
hurt
to
it.
the left?
You can't. You can only hurt it by hitting the right bit. This is ass. Okay, fucking finally.
Never gonna. No, move to the move to the left. Wait, is your ship? Oh, okay. You're changing speeds.
Yep.
I was wondering, is your ship flapping its wings? Why?
Because I'm making it flap its wings, because I'm bored from this fight.
This fight is ass.
Yeah, this isn't very fun.
Now I can hurt.
Your tiny guy. Watch out, he's gonna get you. How did we end up talking about Gundam?
I don't know.
Robots piloting robots.
Yeah, okay.
How many stages are in this game?
I think 8.
What is the plot in Soldier later?
I don't know, actually. I don't even know if the original even had a plot.
Well, I mean,
Like, even one of those, like, it's not the greatest thing where they actually, like, wrote a plot for it. Like, I think it was just, oh, you're a dude.
well, somebody must have been tricked into voicing a
Gradius has
character.
a weird amount of plot to it that you
Yeah.
just never know.
It's actually all about Opa Opa's PTSD.
No, it's about trying. Well, sure, yeah, let's get time travel involved in that. I'm sure that'll be good.
I would say, yeah, no, like Gradius 5 is the only one that's really explicit about its plot.
Yeah. Because the thing with the Vic Viper that's always supposed to been, oh, it's a ship that can go so fast that it can manipulate time, except only one that can't actually, did anything about it.
And it's
Wait, really?
Actually, technically 3 of them now, or 2 of them did, because 3 for the MSX did that as well.
yeah, but that was 3 for the MSX, which is the problem.
Yeah, the MSX had its own timeline.
Oh no.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is about finding our pet frog. Which, that's another weird thing, plot-wise. The whole thing with Blaster Master having 2 different plots depending upon what region. Because the whole you're a kid trying to find your frog thing was an invention of the US version. Or European
I
version.
know, and it's better for it.
Yeah,
combine
I mean,
the
yeah, it
two
is, because
for-
that's what the Japanese version ended up doing too.
Because
They
it's
combined
so
the two for
stupid.
Master Zero, right?
No, because, like, So yeah, when you die, you can continue where you left off. I think you can do that infinitely. And I think it saves onto your cartridge, so I think if I were to load the game up again, I believe it would continue. I'd be able to continue. So yeah, that is Soldier Blade. Which is actually usually considered to be the best of the Soldier series.
It was still kind of not that great.
Yeah. Music's good, though.
It wasn't bad, it was perfectly serviceable, it just wasn't interesting.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, the Soldier games are they're all kind of the same game, except some are better than others.
They're all kind of there.
So, yeah, where did we put Final Soldier? Because I think... Where is it? Final Soldier right here. Oh, and there's Star. Yeah, so I would... Honestly, what I would say is I think it's the best of the Soldier thing, and I think it would stop exactly right here. The 33. Or would you say that...
It's...
Yeah, I don't think it's better than Perfect Cherry Blossom.
It is not.
So yeah.
It was a solid game, it just wasn't...
Yeah, I mean, it is near the bottom of the really good shmups, so that's...
Yeah, my biggest complaint is that, like, watching it, there was nothing really drawing me in or gripping me. It was kind of just standard shmup.
Yeah.
Oh.
They look like they played pretty well, though.
Yeah, it definitely played really good. 1992. And the soundtrack was pretty decent.
Yeah.
But also, I think I am hitting something.
Me, you're hitting me. Please get your elbow out of my ribs. This is not okay.
Did I put Star Proteer or any soldier game on here?
I'm pretty sure. Oh wait, for soundtrack?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Because I think Soldier Blades belongs on here. Maybe not high, but it belongs on here.
Sure.
I would say it's probably above 1943.
Yeah, that's.
Oop, not take 1943. That, and then that, and then a special values. So, yeah. Okay, so the last shmup that I'm going to look at for this particular episode. This is weird. Last Sunday was my birthday, and Real Soviet Bear was very nice and managed to get me a game that I've never heard of. So I need to set this.
I can't believe Bear one-upped us all by getting you an actual gift.
I mean, you don't have to. And I'm not even being sarcastic about that.
I will have you know, I have a history of being a shitty friend.
So I have to get my controller hooked up, and it's going to be nuts.
Though I kind of wonder if we could maybe look at sometime later, look at the how different games, either by system and developer and by year, just see how those all measure out sometime.
Yeah, I could do some. You can do some charting with this. So let me load this game up. So this is actually an early access game.
Ooh.
I can't wait for it to turn to shit.
No, because it seems really interesting, because this came completely out of left field. Oh, smart.
That makes me mad every time with that stupid Lola on point, bro.
Pawarumi.
So I might actually have to... Oh, I don't know if I actually set this up. Let me just see if I can do this. So this is...
This is loud, though.
Okay. So this is Pawarumi, and I need to... I will...
Adjust some stuff. Because it's not centered either.
Yeah. I did the thing that I did for Death Smiles. Okay. Also, close out of our charge for now. Oh.
No, this is really good. I like seeing a corner of the game.
Oh, does it did I set it to 4x3? Oh. Huh. Okay. Form. Enter to screen. Or actually, why don't I just do this?
Okay, what are the video settings?
Oh yeah, that is not a yeah, here. Okay. There we go. Okay, so let's see, can I do the... Yeah, so I'll do the tutorial. So, let me get the basics. So this was made by a company named Manufacture 43. And this is their first game, it looks like, at least according to Steam. So why don't I go ahead and just play the tutorial?
Oh, why not play arcade?
Because this game has some systems that need explaining. You see how those... So you see how those weapon attacks are colored?
Mm-hmm. Oh man, are we getting... Oh boy.
Are we getting DMC?
Not quite. So I have 3 different weapons.
Ikaruga shit here.
Yeah, except for one other thing. You see how the HUD keeps on changing?
Yes.
Oh.
Okay, so I took damage. So, heal your shield by shooting enemies matching their color, except that makes them angry.
Oh, is that meter how pissed that enemy type is at you?
No. Okay, so we've healed our shield. So you see where it says crush at the bottom?
Yeah.
If I have the green attack, if I shoot red enemies, it does extra damage.
What the fuck?
This is Ikaruga taking to a
No,
more...
this is fucking weaknesses.
Yeah.
Yes.
Son, what's the point of... Oh yeah, matching is just to kill your shield.
Yes. Phase laser. It works against green enemies. So now... So yes, it shows what, so it's nice that it actually shows it on screen. Except there's also a third thing. We have a super attack.
Okay.
So we build our super attack by doing the opposite of crush.
Wait, what the fuck?
So you see how it says in the HUD? That tells you what that particular weapon does to certain colors. So like, using like the green, if I attack a blue enemy, it will increase the super, green will attack the shield, and red just does more damage.
It seems like this could be easy to forget, even with the stuff in here.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, that's my complaint. It just seems a bit too complicated.
The good thing is that it's really not that big a deal. Like once I actually get in the game. So this is also meant to be, they are, so this thing evokes kind of, let's see, is it Aztec or Inca?
Well,
kind of
I need to
mythology.
see more of the imagery, but look, I didn't see more of the imagery, but currently this is looking Aztec.
I believe it is Aztec.
But this is really cool. I'll give it that much.
A shame. No, it is really good. Oh, good Chivas. Oh boy.
I think that was a mission thing more than one Chivo.
Yeah.
Okay, so they're just generally taking the Mesoamericas as a whole and not going any specific ones.
Yeah.
According to what Tyrion says. I do like the music though.
Yes. So the nice thing is that it's not, because if you hit any enemy with anything, it's not that big of a deal. Because they all, it's not like anything takes forever to kill. It's just that it does like, oh, it can do like extra damage or something.
And the music's alright, it's just not doing it for me.
That's fine. That's fair.
Maybe because I'd rather something that get me pumped up. Like, I don't know how to put it, but it's just like a bit used to me.
Now I took a hit.
Turn it down a little bit.
Yeah, it kind of got loud really quickly.
Audio balancing.
Though I do think these designs are neat. I mean, you still got your super.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Also, the music just kind of feels really repetitive to me. Like, I don't know how to describe it.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Also, my only other complaint is that is that the control issue. I kind of wish that the default control was basically going left to right was RGB, except it's BGR. But that is just
Booger.
me.
Yeah, I can
Just
see
think
that.
booger.
I mean, yes.
So yeah, when you hit something, so them being like, oh, it's like makes them more aggressive. It just makes the bullets go a little bit faster.
No, maybe it's just me, but like I feel like part of the reason Ikaruga worked is because it was so simple.
Yeah. I mean, I kind of like the idea that you can use a little bit of like, oh, how should I handle this? But God, also.
I do think this definitely shows promise, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they may have an issue with screen clutter sometimes.
Yeah.
But these are... I do enjoy what they're doing with the boss fights.
Yeah, don't forget you've been sitting on a super for a while now.
Oh yeah, that's right. I keep on forgetting that I have that. Also, I think that's not. I think that's just the first phase. Also, some of the... I'm having a little bit of a hard time seeing some of the bullets sometimes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what we meant by visual, like, yeah, visual noise.
Prepare to unleash the apocalypse.
I think this game very much has the issue of too much going on at a given time sometimes.
Yeah, there's a lot of... Especially with the different colors. Also, like, some cases where I'm not actually sure what the actual color is.
That sounds great. Also, this game seems like it would be hell for colorblind people. Like, holy shit.
Yeah, that's something that
Especially because red-green colorblindness is the most common form of colorblindness.
Yeah.
Does it have a...
No, I don't think so.
substitution? Oh.
And it could be since it's early access, so they don't have those in yet, but still.
Yeah.
That
I
would-
mean, I mean, it's early access. It'd be a good time to bring it up because, like, I would imagine color changes would be something fairly simple.
Depends on what software they're using to render it, but yeah, it should be simple if it's on most graphics engines.
It's a matter of how they're rendering the light.
That's true.
Oop.
Bring down the snake instead.
Yep.
He took it like a bitch.
Okay, well... Anyway, we've definitely...
We've seen.
I think we've seen enough of that, so... Because I think this one's gone for quite a while.
Yeah, I have my complaints, but it seems like it has potential.
Yeah, so I'm gonna bring this up. Okay. So, yeah. I am actually gonna close out of it. Also, let me just check to actually to see if there are any colorblind modes. Nope. Game. Nope.
Yeah, I thought so. I would definitely mention that to the devs.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Like, hey, could y'all throw in a few colorblind palettes?
Yeah, that would be really good.
Or just,
or try and be able to customize what the colors are.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of thinking about where to put that. I'm thinking maybe by Dragon Saber.
Yeah, that sounds fun.
Yeah.
It's very much a case of, I mean, we should probably look at it at a later date.
Yeah, it is also early access.
Yeah. Though we also don't know how, like, early access it is.
Let's see if I can find out.
Yeah, that's a good point too. You know, so we should put the date by the early access since.
Yeah, just put it as a note.
Yeah. Let's see. It looked like it went into early access October 23rd, so recently.
Oh, okay, it's very recent.
And I believe the only thing that's missing will be in early access during 2 to 3 months. So I think they're adding a stage and just polishing it up. So will that power? This is November 4th. Okay, and that is manufacture 43 PC 2017. Yeah, and I don't think the soundtrack was okay, but
It's okay. Nothing special. Interesting instrumentation they chose, but
It was.
All right. Well, in that case, let's see. We looked at Fever SOS, which pretty decent. Then we looked at Mad Alien, which is okay. Thunder Force 2, which is also okay. Not that great. Then we looked at Superstar Phantom Zone, which is pretty good. And Soldier Brave, which is good, but not great. And then Pawarumi, which could be better, but we'll see.
It has potential, but we'll see.
Mm-hmm. All right.
My issue is I just keep comparing it to the king of color gimmicks, which is Ikaruga.
Yeah. Also, one thing that might be better is the fact that it is black and white, as stark opposite as you possibly get. Whereas this is
completely stark contrasts.
Yeah. So in that case, I am going to probably take a 15-20 minute break so that I can actually stuff some food in my face. Then I will continue on with, not quite sure, but probably more console stuff. And then after that, probably around, say, 3-ish hours, I'll be doing the final bit of the night, which is ranking of Tetris. So, yeah. So, thanks for watching. I will send messages out via Twitter and my Discord. Just to kind of let you know when that's going to be there. All right. See you there.
Bye.